Greetings, seekers of the unknown. Welcome to a realm where stories pulsate with raw emotion and mysteries are drenched in depth. Before we embark on today's journey, take a moment to like, subscribe, and engage with the voice spinning these tales. At Stealth Vader, your presence is truly valued. Prepare yourselves, for we're about to unravel a tale that dives deeper than you might imagine. Title: Moreland Street Retribution. Beneath the soft embrace of the southern sun, casting long shadows over winding streets, Dominic steered their RV. Majestic oaks, cloaked in Spanish moss, murmured of the Deep South's illustrious history. K'mia, eyes straining against her phone's glow, searched for a refuge, a break from the relentless heat in the confines of their vehicle. As she scrolled, a memory tugged at her. A time when Dominic had snapped at her just for misplacing his keys. It was a trivial matter, but his rage had been uncontrollable. Shaking off the uneasy recollection, she continued her search. Then they saw it. The Moreland Street Mansion. Proclaimed as a renovated Victorian masterpiece, it stood majestically amidst its less maintained neighbors, an oasis characterized by imposing pillars and an expansive veranda, contrasting with the grittier side of the South. But to those in the know, this address bore an eerie reputation. Beginning to unload essential items from the RV, a ripple of discomfort washed over K'mia. She tried to dismiss it as she ventured indoors. The interior was even more magnificent than the photos had hinted. The opulence of the rooms was breathtaking. Compelled by curiosity, the pair began exploring their temporary home. "Baby, there's a hot tub." "Oh shit." This really excited Dominic, who went to make them some drinks, leaving K'mia momentarily alone. K'mia felt that same strange feeling, this time slightly more aggressive. She started hearing voices and couldn't quite make out what they were saying. The voices grew louder as she approached a particular door. Unique in its design, upon opening the door, K'mia discovered a staircase leading to a furnished basement lounge. As she descended, an unseen force guided her to a conspicuous wicker chair at the room's center. Seated by this invisible entity, she was gripped by paralysis, becoming a spectator to a profound internal struggle. The voice whispered, "I will guide you." Somehow, its ethereal tone brought K'mia solace. Trusting this mysterious presence, she felt a blend of instinct, fear, and hope propelling her forward. The voice resonated deep within, directing her away from known dangers and into uncharted territories. With every step, she grappled with the memories of her past, the reality of her present, and the oppressive weight of Dominic's dominance. Yet, as she delved deeper into her psyche, an epiphany struck. Her true battle was not with the world outside, but within. She was caught in a cosmic tug-of-war, with the bear symbolizing her deepest fears and insecurities, and on one side, and a hummingbird, emblematic of her hopes and dreams, on the other. Dominic returned with their drinks to find her absent. His calls and shouts echoed throughout the mansion. As his initial panic morphed into seething rage, he relentlessly searched for her, finally discovering her seated in the basement's wicker chair. Approaching with anger boiling over, he violently slapped her, sending her crashing to the floor. "See what you made me do?" He spat. "You only had to wait. I was making drinks." In his fury, he yanked her by her hair, slamming her against the wall. But despite his brutal onslaught, an epiphany enveloped K'mia. She mentally distanced herself from the situation, recognizing that her genuine adversary was not Dominic, but the doubts within her own mind. Left seemingly lifeless, K'mia watched as Dominic's own demons consumed him. As he turned to alcohol to drown his sorrows, he kept yelling, screaming, and crying. Look at what you made me do." As darkness fell, both K'mia and Dominic succumbed to a deep sleep in the lounge. Dominic awoke with a jolt, only to find a massive shadow looming over him. A bear, unlike any other he'd seen, circled him slowly. Its eyes, eerily familiar, bore into him with an intense gaze. Dominic, voice quivering, tried to plead, "Wait, I didn't mean to, wait," but his words were cut off as the bear lunged. In the midst of his terror, a figure materialized from the shadows. Though Dominic had never encountered this entity, he recognized it instantly. The chilling aura, the silent judgment, it was death. Hovering between life and the afterlife, Dominic looked on in terror as his torn body lay on the ground, with the bear continuing its grisly feast. Suddenly, the bear paused and locked eyes with Dominic's spirit. To his horror, he recognized those eyes. They were K'mia's. The bear spoke in her voice, dripping with newfound power and resolve. "Once I realized who I truly was, you could never hurt me again. Do you see the gates yet?" A haunting laugh emanated from the bear, its resonance chilling the air as the spectral gates of the afterlife slowly unveiled, casting a shadow over Dominic's fate. The Moreland Street Mansion, while seemingly cloaked in mystery and whispers, may not be the malevolent haunt many believe. For K'mia and Dominic, their encounter with the mansion was a chilling revelation. Not all legends are baseless. In the everyday world, the inexplicable thrives. It seems the Moreland Street Mansion, rather than invoking pure terror, exacts a vigilante-style justice, becoming a beacon for those truly in need. Kudos for journeying with us through the intricate layers of that tale. If its essence echoed within you, do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and keep the connection alive with @StealthVader. As we part for now, remember, remain inquisitive and let these stories illuminate your path until we venture into the depths once more.